you very much to our hosts. After that very impressive opening of song and dance and inspirational and impactful speeches, we now buckle down to work. Distinguished delegates, international and national partners, honored guests of this WAPES Asia-Pacific Regional Conference, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me present to you the program overview of the WAPES Asia-Pacific Regional Conference. The conference will focus on the theme, the future of work, inclusive public employment services, adapting to demographic realities in the Asia-Pacific, with the objectives of encouraging delegates to contribute by sharing good practices and experiences in order to raise public employment service quality in the entire Asia-Pacific region. Give ideas and suggestions to enable public employment services to be more effective and valuable for users and overcome challenges caused by demographic challenges. Foster innovative cooperation and mutual learning within WAPES network among existing WAPES members and potential members. This is a two-day event of 4 sessions and 1 specific feature topic. For day 1 today, we'll discuss 2 major panel discussions. Panel 1 will be on the pivotal role of public employment services to boost older workers' employability in an aging society. The session will examine the pivotal role of public employment services in enhancing the employability of older workers in an aging society, and this session intends to examine how public employment services can enhance the employability of older workers, highlight country practices in lifelong learning and active aging policies. We have 3 speakers for this topic, namely Ms. Neha Prakash, Director Employment of the Indian Administrative Service, Mr. Ko Yamada, a Labor Policy Advisor from Japan International Cooperation Agency, Ms. Sulinda Noor Ramadhati, an Employment Public Service Officer from the Ministry of Manpower of Indonesia, and our moderator will be Assistant Secretary Joel Gonzalez from the Philippine Department of Labor and Employment. This panel session will be followed by the special featured topic, WAPES Japan Joint Project 2025 to 2026, which will be moderated by Ms. Minako Takasaki, Project Coordinator of WAPES, and will serve as moderator and also with the following reactors. Ms. Sheila Lantaka, Supervising Labor and Employment Officer of the Bureau of Local Employment, Department of Labor and Employment, Mr. Shoka Otake, Officer, Employment Policy Division, Employment Security Bureau, Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare of Japan, and Director Ratani Keyo, Director of Planning and Cooperation Unit, National Employment Agency of the Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training of Cambodia. The next panel session 2, will be on technology in public employment services to support youth in a smooth transition from school to work. The second session will highlight the use of technology in employment services to support young people in making a smooth school-to-work transition. The session will delve on the transformative role of technology in enhancing public employment services to facilitate youth transitions from education to productive employment. There will be 3 speakers for this session. Mr. Arsenio Sabado, Global Chief Human Resource Officer of Jollibee Foods Corporation of the Philippines, Ms. Farah Wahida Anwar, Head of Capacity Building Employment Services, Employment Insurance System, Perkeso of Malaysia, and Kim Leng Pech, Deputy Director General, National Employment Agency of Cambodia. The moderator for this session is Mr. Romualdo Garcia, PESO Managers Association of the Philippines, incoming President 2026 to 2028. After all the sessions today, day one, there will be a welcome dinner to be hosted by none other than the Governor of the province of Pampanga, Governor Lilia Pineda. She will be joined by Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma. There will be a short program for all the participants, and the participants are encouraged to wear their national country attire. For day two, November 7, we'll continue with the panel sessions. Panel session 3, the influences of overseas workers' policies to secure the labor force in a shrinking working age population and skills shortages due to demographic changes. This panel aims to examine how demographic changes, particularly the shrinking working age population, are influencing the formulation and implementation of overseas workers' policies. Speakers for this session are Mr. Ricardo Casco, Independent Migration Consultant, Vice Chair for Outreach Services, Association of Former International Civil Servants of the Philippines, Ms. Asusha Oba, Section Chief Minister of Health, Labor, and Welfare of Japan, and Ms. Tristan Burnett, Country Director, International Organization of Migration, UN Migration of the Philippines, Assistant Secretary Levinson Alcantara, Pre-Employment Services and Management Information and Technology Service of the Department of Migrant Workers will serve as the moderator for this session. Panel session 4 will be on effective utilization of the digital platform at PESO to address the demographic challenges. This panel aims to explore how digital platforms within the public employment service offices can effectively utilize to address demographic challenges and improve labor market outcomes. It seeks to identify innovative solutions, policy measures, and capacity-building strategies that enhance PESO's responsiveness to shifting workforce dynamics. The resource speakers for this session are Mr. Wolfgang Merck, Chief Technology Officer, Aboitiz Equity Ventures Incorporated, and concurrently Chief Technology and Operating Officer, Aboitiz Data Innovation, the Philippines, Mr. Jan Jensen, Chief Executive Officer of WCC Group from Netherlands, and Mr. Hyungre Kim, a Research Fellow of the Korea Employment Information Service. Assistant Secretary Adeline De Castro of the Department of Labor and Employment will serve as moderator for this session. All the sessions will be documented. Presentation of the end of all the panel sessions will be made. At the end of the panel session, Director Patrick Patriwirawan of the Bureau of Local Employment, Department of Labor and Employment, will present the WAPES APRC commitments and resolution. But actually, this has been moved to tomorrow morning. And there will be a signing of the resolution by the Secretary of Labor, Bienvenido Laguesma, and WAPES will be represented by Amadine Moinknard. The resolution is very important. It will reaffirm the region's shared values of partnership, inclusiveness, and mutual learning. It underscores the vital role of public employment services as catalysts of opportunity, allowing economies to adapt to demographic shifts and the evolving nature of work. After the signing of the resolution, there will be study visits. Everybody is invited to join the study visits. There will be 3 enterprises which will be covered under the study visit. The study visit will demonstrate the PESO enterprise job seeker convergence. The participating enterprises are the following: Photon Motors Philippines, Luwentay International, and Superl Philippines. Photon Motor Philippines opened its assembly facility within the Clark Freeport Zone in Pampanga as a key investment in the Philippines' automotive manufacturing sector. Luwentay International Group Philippines in Clark Freeport, Pampanga is located in the Clark Freeport Zone, and it is part of a globally integrated supply chain and manufacturing group specializing in apparel, accessories, and consumer goods production. Superl Philippines, on the other hand, will be at the Angeles Industrial Park, Bacolor, Pampanga, and it is within the Angeles Industrial Park Special Economic Zone. The company specializes in manufacturing leather and imitation leather goods, including luxury and fashion accessories. The primary objective of the study visit is to provide the participants, especially our international guests and partners, an opportunity to witness firsthand how the Public Employment Service Offices, or the PESO, collaborates with various companies in fostering employment facilitation, enterprise development, and partnership building. This immersion will highlight the best practices and innovative approaches that strengthen the synergy between PESOs and enterprises in assisting them in finding the workers they need. After the study visit, the participants will return to the venue to briefly present their observations. The conference will be concluded with the closing remarks from Ms. Amandine Mointnard of WAPES, the WAPES Executive Secretary. The Philippines, through its strong commitment and leadership under the current administration, is honored to host this year's annual conference of the World Association of Public Employment Services. We are grateful for this opportunity, as we firmly believe that this program is designed not only to inform, but to inspire actional collaboration anchored on our shared mission to make employment services more inclusive, resilient, and responsive to the evolving needs of the workers and enterprises. We look forward to meaningful experiences and exchanges, deeper partnerships, and practical outcomes that will strengthen the role of public employment services in driving sustainable and inclusive labor market across the region. Thank you and welcome once again to the WAPES Asia Pacific Regional Conference. Mabuhay!
Thank you very much to the Undersecretary Torres for the comprehensive overview and for setting the tone for our discussion in the next 2 days.